Biden. He's been busted telling more tall tales, or we just call them lies around here. Remember when he said this on CNN 2 nights ago?
By the way, let's get straight why I went. I didn't go to one about oil. I went about making sure that we made sure that we weren't going to walk away from the Middle East.
Well, today, the Saudis released a statement saying Biden did beg them to delay their oil production cuts until after, you guessed it, the midterms. Was he trying to convince a foreign government to sway the midterm elections? Because we have legal ramifications for that, but I guess those never apply to Joe. Let's see what Erin Elmore has to say about this. Erin, an attorney, by the way, great to see you. Erin, Joe was busted in a flat-out lie there, and not only that, he was busted trying to convince the Saudis to manipulate world markets to help Democrats win the midterm elections. Erin, wow, for a guy with dementia, he sure knows how to rig an election, doesn't he?
Do have a midterm in less than 30 days at this point. And I'm glad that the Saudi Arabian government really spoke up here. We see that Americans here, especially conservatives, actually everyone right now, is so troubled by gas prices and inflation and the crisis at the border with fentanyl pouring through. The average American is sitting there at their kitchen table saying, how am I going to create a better America for my children? And how am I going to get through the foreseeable future? Because things are really difficult right now. So we have a president that doesn't care about any of this. He cares about getting votes and talking about things like MAGA Republicans who are semi-fascists and pounding their fist. All liberals basically are pounding their fist about abortion. And the average American is fed up. The problem with the story that you just talked about and that we're now discussing is that liberals don't see this because mainstream media will not cover it. And this is an important story that everyone needs to see. We have a president that's begging another government not to raise oil prices until after an election. What does that tell you? Absolute corruption. Nothing about this is reasonable or rational or realistic. And honestly, hopefully people do see this by watching people like you. Enough is enough. Stop manipulating us as Americans. We deserve better. And by